Oh my gosh, you need help? Hi guys. So I kind of started thinking outside the box. And then I thought a rainworm would be cute. That's something that we all know.
Was that Baby Yoda?
Hey, it's your baby. It's your baby Yoda.
That's crazy. I just feel like, damn, I'm really that bitch.
Heidi Klum's Halloween costumes are always unforgettable, but she'd probably give up her Halloween parties if it meant everybody would forget the time she dressed up as the Hindu goddess Kali. Not only are her costumes unique and edgy, but you can tell the amount of effort she puts into them. Well, her costume in 2008 was very well put together. It was the idea rather than how it was done that left a lot of folks upset, especially folks who observe Hinduism, who felt like she was disgracing the sacred figure, not honoring her. Heidi donned multiple arms, she painted herself blue, because Kali is the goddess of passing, time, doomsday. But the thing that upset people was her belt with the grizzly heads, the little arms. There was a Hindu and Indo-American statesman, Rajan Zed, who released a statement in Nevada saying that the goddess is not to be used in clubs for publicity stunts or thrown around loosely for dramatic effects. And yeah, valid. In October of 2016, Hilary Duff and her then boyfriend took their relationship public at the Casamigos Halloween party, and their outing caused quite the stir. But not for the reason that they anticipated. The pair were slammed on social media for cultural appropriation after Hilary Duff dressed up as a sexy pilgrim, and her boyfriend wore a Native American chief costume. The Disney Channel star wore a skimpy black top, hat and boots, and boyfriend donned red face paint, a headdress filled with feathers, and tan suede pants. The Lizzie McGuire alum later apologized on Twitter saying, "I am so sorry to the people I offended with my costume. It was not properly thought through, and I am truly from the bottom of my heart sorry." Now, these two aren't the only ones who have done that whoopsie over the years. Let's see. Paris and Nikki Hilton have also gotten in a lot of hot water for dressing up as stereotypical Native Americans. Ellie Goulding got a lot of trouble for a costume she wore to a Halloween party back in 2014, which had a very elaborate headdress. She posted the photos to Instagram. They've since been deleted. Come on folks, don't wear it, it's not that hard. Julianne Hough received mixed reviews when she dressed up as a character from Orange is the New Black, Crazy Eyes, back in 2013. Julianne donned an orange jumpsuit and the iconic knotted hairstyle and painted her skin, which led to a lot of folks being like, "Hey girl, that's blackface." There is a history of blackface in the US, and that's where white actors wear darker makeup in order to portray a different race. And there's a whole history of discrimination against a lot of folks in history when you think about it. So when you put that together, that costume was in really, really bad taste. Now, Julianne did release a statement saying that she was a huge fan of the show, she was a huge fan of the actress who played the performer, the character, but girl, no. She said it was certainly never her intention to be disrespectful or demeaning to anybody in any way. She realized afterwards that her costume hurt and offended people, and she truly apologized. Now, Uzo Aduba, who played Crazy Eyes, for her part did address the controversial costume, saying that she didn't hold any grudges. She thinks maybe it was an unfortunate event, but hey, Julianne apologized. I feel like we can all move on. Now, Julianne Hough is far from the only celebrity to make this whoopsie. Actor Colton Haynes dressed up as Kanye West back in 2011, and the following year he did it again. He became Gandhi. Country singer Jason Aldean once went as Lil Wayne. Designer Alessandro Dell'Acqua went as... I'm not quite sure, but still, it wasn't a really great choice, girl. So once upon a time, Lily Allen was trying to decide what to be for Kate Hudson's 2014 Halloween party, and she decided to dress up as producer Dr. Luke. And this was right after Kesha accused him of SA, and Lily literally had this name tag that read, "Dr. Luke's Gynecology Department." The singer's Halloween getup consisted of teal doctor scrubs that showed off her midriff, a stethoscope around her neck, shiny slip-on shoes, a bag, but it's the name tag, girl. She got called out for this costume being in very poor taste and for trivializing a serious subject. Folks, it was literally the same year that Kesha filed the explosive lawsuit against Dr. Luke in California that claimed SA and battery, including one very bad incident where he allegedly forced her to take illegal substances, harmed her afterwards, another where he violently thrashed his arms at her, which led her to run barefoot down the Pacific Coast Highway to escape. The lawsuit also accused Dr. Luke of long-term emotional and psychological harm. Kesha was claiming that being subjected to this had caused her severe depression, PTSD, isolation, panic attacks. So at the time she was requesting in her lawsuit to be released from her record deal, claiming his alleged actions were a breach of contract. And it wasn't until 2024, this year, that Kesha was able to release Joyride, her first single as an independent artist, after being able to break away. Once again, folks, It's been almost 10 years and Lily Allen decided to dress up as Dr. Luke that same year. Back in 2015, according to a number of screen grabs from various sites, Ashley Benson originally captioned her Instagram photo for Halloween, where she's wearing like a cute lion costume, saying, "Help, can't decide on my Halloween costume this year. What do you guys think of this Cecil the Lion costume?" At Yandy, hashtag thanks Yandy, hashtag Halloween costumes. The day after, she did apologize for offending fans, saying that that post was in poor taste, and she absolutely regrets all the hurt that it caused. She's like, "Oh, the caption that was posted was incorrect. My costume was not Cecil the Lion. When I saw that, I contacted my management who handled the post, had it immediately changed. I recognize that I am responsible for everything posted on my social accounts. This was an unfortunate oversight. I am a supporter of animal conservation, and I will be donating all the proceeds of this deal to the World Wildlife Fund. I love you all, and I apologize if I let you down." You could have just said you were being the cowardly lion, girl. Tia Mowry came under fire in 2013 for dressing up as a geisha for a Halloween party. Now, at the time, Halloween was just another holiday for Tia. After she had her son, she was like, you know what? Let's have some fun with this. She had plans in place to host a Halloween party featuring cool desserts, foods that play into a theme, and at the end of the day, she's like, okay, what do I dress up with? What's like a good family concept? And she's like, oh, I'm gonna be a geisha girl, my son Kree's gonna be sushi, my husband's gonna be a samurai, maybe my son's gonna be a sushi roll. I think that's cute. Or she's like, oh, maybe my husband could be chopsticks. Like, and I could be edamame. And folks were not impressed at the whole geisha girl thing. They were like, my race and the races of others are not a costume for a cheesy holiday. And somebody else was like, girl, please do some research on cultural appropriations because this is not cool. The first winner of America's Next Top Model wore an incredibly inappropriate outfit back in 2009. Adrienne Curry decided to dress up as Amy Winehouse, which would have been completely fine in itself, but she had something to mockingly pretend to inject herself with. It was controversial at the time, but what made the outfit even worse is that Amy passed away 2 years later, very tragically. Obviously, Curry didn't know this would happen, but it was unacceptable for her to mock Amy's addiction struggles in the first place. Harry Hamlin sparked controversy in 2015 when he attended Casamigos' Halloween party dressed as the Sex Pistols' late rocker Sid Vicious and wore quite the shirt. Now his wife, Lisa Rinna, who was dressed as Vicious's girlfriend, Nancy Spungen, at the bash, later apologized for it. They were like, oh, I hurt you, we were being authentic to the characters of Sid and Nancy for our Halloween costumes. It hurt and angered many of you. We are deeply sorry for that. That was never our intention. We did not mean to offend. With love, Lisa and Harry. Real Housewife of New York City star Luann de Lesseps found herself in supreme trouble after dressing up as Diana Ross for Dorinda Medley's Halloween party. Luann was also slammed for her makeup, which a lot of folks interpreted to be, you guessed it, a blackface blunder. She would later apologize on Watch What Happens Live, saying, I had bronzer on that I normally wear, like the rest of my skin. I'm like tan right now, so I didn't add anything or would ever dream of, doing that, ever. I'm very sorry to everyone out there if I offended anyone, which is like such a non-answer. And that's all, folks. Enjoy your Halloween and stay safe.